Deep in the heart of the Moonlight Forest, where silver mist danced between ancient trees and glowing mushrooms lit the night, lived a tiny but brave fairy named Luma. Unlike other fairies who wore flower crowns or glided through the air with sparkling wings, Luma carried a magical golden lantern, always glowing, always warm. Luma's lantern wasn't ordinary. It was a gift from the stars, passed down to the fairy chosen to protect the balance between light and shadow in the forest. She used it to guide lost creatures, light secret paths, and whisper hope to anyone afraid of the dark. One quiet evening, while Luma was flying above the treetops, the lantern flickered. "That's never happened before," she whispered. Her silver braid shimmered in the moonlight as she hovered midair. Below her, the animals of the forest stirred, squirrels froze, owls stopped their songs, and even the fireflies dimmed. She flew down to the forest floor, where the light vanished entirely. Only darkness. The trees groaned. Black vines slithered through the roots. The ground trembled. Luma gripped her lantern tightly. She had heard of this place, the Forbidden Grove, a cursed part of the forest sealed long ago by the elders. Still, her lantern pulsed faintly, guiding her forward. As she entered the grove, shadows closed around her. Strange whispers echoed. A thick fog surrounded her wings. But Luma's heart didn't waver. At the center of the grove stood a twisted, ancient tree, roots rising like claws, bark cracked with dark runes. Beneath it, imprisoned by chains of smoke, knelt a figure cloaked in shadow. "Who are you?" Luma asked. "I am no one," the figure replied in a voice like the wind. "A thief. A fallen elf. I stole magic once and was cursed for eternity." Luma stepped closer. "Why is my lantern flickering?" "Because my curse spreads. The balance of light is failing. Soon, all will be swallowed." Luma looked at her lantern. Its golden flame trembled, struggling to stay lit. "You don't have to stay cursed," she said gently. "I believe everyone can change. No one has said that to me in 1,000 years." She lifted the lantern and opened its heart. A golden flame poured out, not fire, but light. Pure, living light. It surrounded the figure. The chains hissed. Shadows screamed. And then silence. Where once knelt a shadowy prisoner now stood a radiant spirit, his form no longer twisted, but tall and shining like the moon. The ancient tree bloomed with silver flowers. The black vines retreated. The curse was lifted. The spirit smiled, bowed to Luma, and vanished into a trail of stardust. Luma flew high into the sky. The lantern blazed stronger than ever, casting golden light across the whole forest. That night, all the creatures of Moonlight Forest gathered under the glowing trees and sang her name. Luma, the lantern fairy, the guardian of light. And from that day on, no one feared the dark again.